Hi, hello, my name is Socronix, and today I will be talking about the Chamber Trials 8 teams. I am on my alt because, uh, I don't know, this isn't a type of video I would upload to my main channel, I guess. I mean, I don't really upload at all to my main channel, but that's besides the point. Uh, so we got 8 teams in a 32 player event. We got very interesting teams. I'm just gonna talk about them, go through them, introduce, like, maybe some lesser known players, or just like I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Um, Let me just go through these real quick. Elephant in the room. Swift Striders, red team. FB trio. Jeez. I really like this team. I'm just gonna say it. I've just like as a higher comp player, I've always liked the idea of having like 3 strong players on one team and not having a fourth. In like a 4 stack or maybe even a 5 stack. Fuck, but I've heard from a couple testers that they tried this in testing, and it didn't work out so well. The 3 stack dominated in like every aspect I've heard, but um, the only thing that's like keeping this team balanced, because testers, well, they're testers, they have a bunch of experience, but Feinberg and Fruit have never played this event before. I'm hoping that holds them back a little, because, and Shane, Fire Breathman, sorry, in like overall score, he's out of all the top frags, he's not like that high, like in terms of a top frag. He's here. He's probably gonna second frag Fruit bottom frag because, well, I mean Fruit doesn't have experience. Feinberg also doesn't have experience, but it's fucking Feinberg, so like I'm allowed to glaze that. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Uh, very first of all, like this team's gonna be crazy chemistry. It's gonna be just like sweat fest, but I don't know. Good. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to wrap my thoughts around things right now. I'm very tired. But Orange Team, Fearless Foxes, Kalen, Plushie, Sandwich with my eggs. Um, Kalen and Sandwich duo, crazy by the way. They're just gonna dominate in parkour and probably Mad Dash as well. Honestly, they just got a VOD review a bit. Which I mean I know Sandwich. If we go to, oh, is there no game averages? Whatever. Sandwich is very dominant in racing games, and Chamber Trials was no exception when he played. He's back now after a small event hiatus, and same with Plushie. He's been on a few months of a hiatus. Recently came back for a charity event, and I believe, I'm not sure, I haven't been keeping track, but I believe this will be his first like big-ish event. I'm not sure like how to get my words out here. I think this will be his like first event other than like a charity event, if that makes sense. Not to say that charity events are not actual events, just you get what I mean. I'm very interested to see how he's gonna perform here. Because he was very dominant in MCC Rising, obviously, and he's shown like a good amount of other like consistently like good placements. In Biome Battle, the 2 times he's played, he's gone like 9th and 10th, I believe, somewhere around that range. He played in Blockfest. Fuck. Blockfest. That's like around 10th, I think. I don't know, I'm not counting. But overall, like he's a very solid player. I'm not sure how he'll be after his hiatus, but I do like think he'll perform nicely, and overall, like the team is just like really good vibes. Obviously, like I don't know, all these players just reek positivity. It's really like I'm really happy to like. This might be my POV. No, I'm gonna watch one other team. I'll get to that in a minute. But this team, 5-up, Kel Awesome, Sleepy, wolfeei. Pretty sure this needs no explanation for who anybody is. Kel, powerhouse, and 5-up. Has he? I don't think he's played in this before, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, he has. Average of 30 for, or average of what? Hello? Average of like 15th to 16th place. That's just on average though. He's gone 15th, 12th, 21st, 14th. So, kind of just like around the mid-range, maybe a little higher end. Just depends, honestly. I'm assuming on how team placement goes, but definitely not a bad second to third frag. If he ends up as a third frag, that's gonna be amazing for this team, respectfully, because I mean, I'm sure he'll perform completely fine. So if someone, either Sleepy or wolfeei, performs second frag, then that's gonna be great for them. I think that's how I get my words out. Sleepy, not a bad bottom frag, honestly. In this comp, respectfully, Sleepy might be a little cooked. But this team is gonna be funny as fuck to like go back into VOD and watch. I'm very excited to see how they do. Very excited to see wolfeei playing for the first time. And Sleepy, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure this is Sleepy's first time. No, really? Fuck. Damn. Oh, damn, Sleepy's not even, like, that low in terms of averages. 20th? Damn. If 20th is their bottom frag, that's crazy, by the way. Never mind. Fuck, maybe wolfei's bottom frag. I don't know, we'll have to see. Now this team. Oh, I'm excited for this one. This is cinema. This is crazy. So Evo, I don't know if people realize, but he's been going on a crazy training streak recently for like getting better at the game. He also just released a Ice Boat Civilization episode 1, I think. That's like unrelated, but he's been playing like, I mean, as wolfeei said in his Mogul video, this is why I'm making this video, or that video is why I'm making this video. He's been grinding out Funny Wars, and he is honestly not bad at it. He's like consistently around, I want to say 20th to 30th. I don't check his stats really, but I think that's around where he normally places, if I'm not wrong. Slushy, obviously dominant bomb battle player. I'm not sure about hold on. I'm not sure about her placement. I'm not sure about her placements in other events. Actually, I can just fucking check. So obviously dominant player battle. Have you played Blissful? Yes, you have. Let's see, definitely further down because it's newer. But oh damn. I want to say this is around maybe like 20, or like 20, like 5th, 26. I forget if Blissful is 32 players or what, or like whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11th in the second Blissful she played, and 6th in the third Blissful she played against like obviously people who have played before. She's very good. It just depends on, I feel like, if she like VOD reviews for this or not. If she like cares that much too, that's fine, by the way. I'm just gonna like say that. But I don't know, I'm very excited for this because Evo probably gonna be like around A tier in this event. Slushy, just depending again on like, because she's like very good at the base game. It just depends on experience. Considering this is the only the 8th event, I'm not sure how how much experience will impact performances, especially since there's so many newcomers in this roster. Toph, obviously crazy in his own right. I don't think I really need to explain that. And Woogie, I don't see him in events often, I don't believe. Let me just look, because damn, hello. All right, but yeah, fuck, has he not played a single event Elo? This was probably a mistake considering this. No, there's so much, but Woogie, unfortunately, probably gonna be the bottom frag, but not by that much. I don't think he's probably. I wanna assume around a 22nd position here, maybe like 26th. I don't know. We'll see. It's gonna be my POV, 100%. I don't know. Evbo and Slushy are two very promising players. Toph, dominant top frag, and Woogie, he's just gonna be, I don't know, woogieing about. I don't fucking know, bro. I'm tired, but he's not gonna be a bad bottom frag at all. It's just like crazy to see the comp in this event. Moving on, because I'm just rambling. I don't have a script for this or anything. This is. I'm not sure how I feel about this team, honestly. So we got Ant, Boost for Chaos, and Andres. This is either gonna be the stupidest win I've ever seen or the worst performance I will ever see. This is either just gonna be crack cocaine personified in a team, or just like, I don't even know what to expect from this. This is easily probably gonna be like the loudest team if you want something to like, I don't know. I don't even know. Like, this is a crazy team. How I think it will perform. Chaos obviously being a player manager. I don't know if he tests. I don't think so. I don't think if he did, it would make sense to put him in the actual event. But he's a solid player in his own right. Boost for an Ant Frost. Well, Boost for. He's not consistent, I don't think, in events. Let me. Boost for. Oh, fuck. You got 4th one time in a Block Wars. If that means anything. Where the hell is this? Okay. But, I don't think he even plays that much in events. Yeah, like last Block Wars he played, he got 13th. He's not a bad player. No, not at all. But he's just kind of like around middle, I'd say. It depends. I feel like on this event he's probably going to be a little lower just because of the comp. Very cool to have him in, though. Andres. Sorry, I'm like not up to date with a lot of like people's performances and stuff. Andres is like a solid like middle of the road player. That sounds mean, but like he's like solid, like in the middle. He's just like, you know, good. It's not like a mean thing by any means, but he's like good, you know. Ant Frost probably top fragging, unless Boostford has like the best in the performance I've ever seen. From him. Sorry. Sorry. But has Ant played? I don't even know who's played this. He has played this. Yeah, okay. Averages like around 7th to 8th. I think we can still see a top 10 from him, whether this team does good or not. With the comp in this event, though, I will say it's probably going to be on the lower side of... Sorry, I don't know if that just came through on the mic. I just cracked my neck. That felt so relieving. But honestly, unfortunately, that team will probably be on the lower end. It'll be very fun to watch, though. So, like, pull that up. What am I trying to say? Pull a perspective up of that if you want to watch something like just batshit crazy. This team is the most like interesting to me, because I think I said that about the last team, but Bri the Guy, Greninja, Sword, 4000, and Union. So if you don't know these people, well, Greninja is Greninja. I'm sure most people who watch events will know Greninja. He's kind of a fiend for events. Mains PvP. Brett, in terms of event PvP. Brother Guy, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure he's like kind of like an SMP slash maybe UHC player. I think he like dabbles in UHC, but not like UHC focused, you know. Sword, he does I believe 100 days content. I have no idea what he's doing here. I'm not saying that in a mean way. It's just, you know, I just wouldn't expect. It just feels random, okay? Scammed himself to being the richest player on the Donut SMP. Like, I don't even know what to say about this team. And then Union. If you don't know Union, he's a Funny Wars / Hoplite player. Pretty solid at Funny Wars, and pretty sure he won a Hoplite duos tournament. I'm pretty sure it's like pinned on his page actually. Hold on. Yeah. I won with FBM. He's streaming right now. Okay, yeah, he plays a lot of Funny Wars, and the fuck? He plays MCSR now? Alright, you know, like, he's a PvP main, though. This team is going to be very heavily PvP based. The later the PvP games are, the better for this team, obviously. Not sure if we're going to see that many PvP games late. I have heard that the game roster is getting more PvP focused. So, I mean, for this team, that's really good. I'm just like lost on this team, like about how they'll do, honestly. I have no clue. I'm expecting around middle of the road, maybe like 6th, 5th, but besides just like a quick pred, like I don't know what to say. This team, I like a lot, honestly. It's very silly. We got Silver Runs and Ubby. Obviously, Ubby is pretty dominant in PvP and not bad anywhere else. He's like pretty solid everything else. Silver Runs, Speedrunner. He's played before, right? So, yeah, okay, yeah, he was right there. Averages 3rd, which is pretty nice. Ubby averages around 6th to 7th if you round up. And honestly, this duo is pretty good in itself, but has Ghosty played before? Yeah, I thought so. 24th, 17th, the 2 times she has. So this, if she's bottom fragging, is crazy good for this team. If she's 3rd fragging, because I don't know how Andronicus will do, alright? He's not a bad player. He's okay, I'm gonna be honest, all I know him for is the speedrunner, whatever it's called. Fuck, I don't know how to say words right now, but from what I could tell, he's relatively confident in speedrunning, which means obviously he'll have like a base like understanding of the game, obviously, but I feel like he'll be like a solid player in this comp though, because from what I know, he hasn't played any events before. If we go here, has he ever played? Never. In any of these listed events, at least. I'm gonna go and scroll through them a little bit if you want to like look at them. But in any of these events, he has not played one of them. Not a single event of any one of these. So I'm not sure how he'll do, because I mean, he just gets so like out experienced, I guess. Other players have just so much more experience than him. It's crazy. I'm not sure this team will do well because of it. And again, don't get me wrong, good player. It's just, I mean, look at this roster, dude. Fuck. And that's not even on this last team. Infume, obviously, first of all, I predicted this. I just want to say, I predicted Infume would be in this shit. I don't think that was a crazy prediction to make, but We got Infume, Lunak, Danny Boy, and President Poundcake. So I'm not sure how good Danny Boy is. Is he? No. Danny Boy has not played before. I do know, obviously, that President Poundcake has played. Actually just played the most recent one. Did he bottom frag? Hello? Wait, what? Oh. So Poundcake. Alright. Got 15th. Did bottom frag. So, not entirely sure how this is gonna pan out. Obviously his last team was much more busted than his current team is, but I don't know. We'll have to see how this just turns out, because hold on, let me look up if I don't know what Danny Boy's name would be. He's a speedrunner. Infum is a speedrunner, and Subpoundcake is a speedrunner. Lunak, not a speedrunner, I'm pretty sure. Maybe he is. Fuck, I don't know. But he does have a good amount of experience in this event, from what I know. Let's. Oh wow, I thought it was like a little more than this. But 3 events. 19th, 6th, 13th, not very consistent. I'm assuming it's I'm assuming this is like influenced by team placement, a decent margin. But honestly, solid like middle player to have, maybe second, third frag. On this team, probably. I'm not sure. It just depends on how Dan does, Danny Boy, because Lunak will place probably around the middle. Infume will probably place top 10. I want to say like Free Fire 5th, but at the same time, again, dude. Okay, let's first of all Feinberg, Kalen Sandwich, Kel, Toph, shit, dude, like that's already 5 people. Ubby, Silver. Infume will probably place around 7th to 9th. Just because of the comp alone. I mean, not to say, and I've even mentioned some other people that I'm like not 100% on, but think could get up there, like, I don't know, Shane, Fruit, Slushy, Evbo even, fuck. Like, I don't know anymore. This, like, roster is so stacked, it's hard to predict much. And there's just, like, so many variables I'm just, like, not sure of, like, I don't know how well Dan's gonna do. I don't know how well Sword is gonna do. I don't know how well Woogie's gonna do exactly. The only team I'm really sure about is this team. Because again, tested, was unbalanced, went for it anyway. I think this team is gonna dominate in obviously golf. They're gonna be able to do really well in. Soccer, they may kind of get fucked up if soccer's on the game list. Because in golf, if you don't know, whenever a player hits the armor stand with their golf club, it switches to another player. And having 3 really competent Minecraft players, like really skilled, especially like mechanically based Minecraft players, I feel like they're gonna just go crazy in golf. Especially since like the club will just keep rotating around them. Like, oh my gosh, dude. I don't know what to think about these teams. This is like if Angry Birds Gamer decided to pull up and make teams. It's crazy. I'm not mad about it though. Who am I excited for? I'm excited for Red, obviously. Orange because of vibes. Yellow is chill. I feel like out of all of these teams, respectfully, of course, because I'm still excited for them, Yellow's probably the one I'm least excited for, just because they're like, you know, it's chill, right? But, like, that's about it. Like, Wolfeei, first time playing, that's sick. Sleepy, always love to see Sleepy play. Kel's gonna have a dominant in-div performance, and 5up is just gonna be like, I don't know. He's like a solid second frag in this. I don't know. Like, it feels like pretty set in stone how this team's gonna do it. They're gonna place top half. I feel like it's gonna be a close third for them. They're gonna get a close third to second. All right, sorry, I mean to say they're gonna be close to second and third. There we go. But sorry. But I don't know. Out of all the teams, I feel like this team is like, respectfully, again, probably the most predictable. Because I don't know, I feel like this team just has the most info on them as like how they're gonna do. Because this is a 3-player team. This has Plushie, who hasn't played in a few months, and Sandwich, who has been on a small event hiatus. This has Slushy and Evo, who's been on a training arc, and Slushy, who doesn't really play that many events. Slushy plays events, but it just like depends on experience for her, I'd say. That team, fuck. This team, probably the least info in terms of events. Greninja obviously is a fiend for events, but otherwise, Union, Sword, and Bride the Guy, you don't really see in events. I'm not sure if I've ever seen Union in an event before. We can see if he's played in anything. Yeah, he has. I've no idea what. We'll see. Hold on. Event leaderboard. Played in one event ever, and it was CC. Is that Cube? I want to say Cube. Yeah, no, it's not Chiller. It's not Cos. Why would it be Cosmo? Is it? No? Is it Cube? What the fuck is CC? Chaos Clash. Fuck, Union was in this? Alright, but only event he's ever played, and that was a while ago. So, I don't know. He's, again, very dominant in PvP. He's gonna, him or Greninja are probably gonna be IGLing for the most part. Brother Guy, from what I know, he plays Biome Battle, if I'm not mistaken. He's not played in this before, right? Has he? Oh no. Sorry, that scared me for a second. Greninja obviously has played before. Solid player in the comp, but you know, nothing like insane, right? It's just like solid, pretty nice. In this comp, he might get a little lower, but I don't know, it just depends on his team placement overall. Again, if PvP's in the latter half, then this team is gonna like probably dominate. Again, it really depends on Sword. That's crazy to me. Anyways, I was talking about I was kind of still on yellow, wasn't I? But yeah, this team obviously very unpredictable. Andronicus on this team, who you don't see in events ever. Infum on this team, and then Danny Boy. So realistically, this is like the most amount of info a single team has right here. The only team that rivals this is Aqua. Or, sorry, Allied LAs. Sorry, I'm like... Ooh. But, and even if this team has a lot of experience under the table, I have no idea what to think about this. I don't know how they're gonna do at all. Like, can I be blamed for that? Is that like just a me thing? Is that a me problem? It's just like, it's between these two teams, at least for the amount of info we have on people. I want to lean toward yellow though, because 3 of these players have played, and has Chaos played his own event? Oh, he has. I don't know why I didn't think he had. But Boostfer's not played, and Wolfeei is not played. Never mind. But I feel like this team is just like set in stone to be like third. I don't know if that's a crazy take or not. It depends on Wolfeei, but just going off of how I'm pretty sure Wolfeei plays events, I don't think he'll be taking it too seriously. Unless he just out of nowhere decides to. I mean, yeah, I'm not blaming him. Good on him. But if I'm not wrong, I think Wolfei's main outlook on events is just like have fun, don't like super sweat. So, I mean, if he does decide to like kind of try like harder, not saying he doesn't try, of course, but if he like decides to like sweat for this a little bit, then I feel like I could definitely see this team making top 2. I'm still not sure how scoring is gonna work exactly for red. Like, I want to say they're gonna be top 2, but at the same time, like, you look at all these teams and it's like, how can they get top 2? Like, I can see a good like 5 of these teams making top 2. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. I can pink. Okay, this is gonna be really mean. I can see every single one of these teams making top 2 except for except for Aqua, which is crazy to me. But fuck, not like, I don't think this team is like exactly a top 2 team, but fuck, it could be. Like, realistically, any of these teams could perform. It just really depends on game order, on like vibes on that day, because you know, sometimes some days you play better, some days you don't. It just depends. Like, I don't know. This is probably gonna be one of the more unpredictable events that I have like ever seen. Besides, of course, like fucking like MCC Risings or like stuff like that, where you literally can't predict almost anyone because they're just random people. Like, half the teams are just random people, and the other half are like, I don't know. Like, you get what I mean, though, right? Who am I talking to, bro? I'm talking to myself. I also do know that Union was thought of to be subbed in on the last event, I believe. I could just be pulling that out of my ass. I don't remember, but I'm glad I'm seeing him. I'm glad we're seeing him in this event. I feel like he's a very cool person. Like, I just love seeing more people in the event scene in general. I feel like it's awesome to have more inclusion, like more newcoming event players, whether they're popular or not. Like Infume, he's pretty popular in the MCSR community, but seeing him in an event is sick to me. Danny Boy, same with him. Like, I don't know. I love seeing new people in an event. I love seeing new things tried out with an event, whether it be balancing, whether it be 3-player teams. Obviously, this event is way geared toward the higher comp side. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if I have any other statements on this. Cause, I mean, what can you say? Shoot, dude. I'm trying to like see. I'm trying to like think if I have anything else I can really like say about this. Infume, obviously. Hold on, let me like introduce some people. Infume, Subpound Cake, and Danny Boy, all MCSR players. Lunac, don't see him around much, but I'm pretty sure he often plays Chamber Trials. Yeah, like 3 events down his sleeve already. That what am I saying? I'm pretty sure I just saw it. Andronicus, speedrunner, made the speedrunning Minecraft. Sorry, I had to look at this reply to remember exactly what the name was called. He like made the video where it was speedrunning Minecraft, but every minute new player is speedrunning. It took forever. That was really great video, by the way. That video popped off too. I would recommend go check it out. It's sick. I'm just like glad to see more not known event players play events. Like, people just, you get what I mean, right guys? Just like, I don't know, comment or some shit like about what you think about the teams, what you think about some stuff I said. I want to like talk to people in the comments if you have anything to say. Also, engagement is sick, so like that would help a lot. I feel like the most like likely top 2, just out of like looking at these, is Orange and Lime. But besides like saying I don't know, like with all that out of the way, I just want to say that like no matter what happens, these are very sick event teams. Whoever bottom frags, whoever doesn't bottom frag, whoever top frags or doesn't top frag, as long as people have fun, that's really what matters, bro. I mean, I feel like that's really what anyone should be focusing on when they play an event, prioritizing their fun and others' fun on the team. All that stuff, I don't know how to get my thoughts out into words usually, so I'm just gonna stop it there before I say anything that sounds like gibberish. Yeah, I don't know. Whoever watched this, thank you for watching. If you had it on in the background, that's chill. I'm happy to fill your ears while you work. That sounds weird. While you work on something. Yeah. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Yada yada, all that YouTube jargon, and I'll see y'all later. Bye bye.